Hi. So I decided that I would do commentary today, kind of. No, not really. Just a short, funny thing that I think is absolutely hilarious that nobody else seems to find funny, but I think it's funny. So you get to hear my opinion on it being funny. So my art's really funny because over the past year, I haven't even been trying to improve. Like when I started the year, I was like, I like my art. Could always be better, but I like my art. If I stopped improving here, I'd be fine. Yeah, well, about that. So my art likes to do this funny thing where even though I'm not really trying to improve, something that I won't be able to draw one day, the very next day, and I kid you not, I'll have been thinking about that one thing I couldn't draw, and then the very next day, I'll try to draw it, and suddenly, I can draw it like a pro. Or I can draw it, and it's actually pretty good, considering the fact that just the day before this, I literally had no idea what I was doing. Now, it doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes it does happen. And let me tell you, when it does happen, it's crazy. Because the thing about it is once it happens and I get the basic concept of how to do this thing that I couldn't draw just the day before and now can suddenly draw, once I get that concept, it becomes really easy to do, and then I start hyper improving that very skill I just learned. So for example, when I first started drawing detailed hair, it looked like absolute dog poop. I look back on the very first time I did it and I'm like, ew, that's ugly. But now it's glorious. So pretty much like that. Once I start doing it, it just hyper speed improves. Well, that happened to me today, right as I am recording this. Literally just yesterday. Or the day before yesterday. I was like, man, I wish I knew how to do point perspective. I wish I could do foreshortening to any degree. Guess what? 2 days later, I can do foreshortening and perspective. And I have no idea where the skill came from. I have not practiced a day in my life to be able to do foreshortening or perspective. And yet, here we are. So yeah, my art does a funny thing. My art's really funny sometimes. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk and my little thing about how my art is really funny sometimes. Yeah. Have a nice night or day or whatever time.